Welcome back, everyone, to the 2026 Bottle Lake Open. We're here at Bottle Lake Forest Disc Golf Course in Christchurch, New Zealand. This is round 2, back 9 of the Tour Down Unders, brought to you by MVP Disc Sports and Go Throw. I'm Sarah Hokom, here with Chandler Reigh. We're having a lot of fun in the booth this week. Hope you're enjoying it. Check out that magpie.
They're so cute.
Yeah, lots of birds here in New Zealand, and we're hearing a lot about them with the RPM discs.
Yeah, we are.
Trying to pronounce those words. Quick reminder, this is part of the Go Throw Tour presented by Prodigy's Point Series, giving us extra points to get to that finale. We had to go to New Zealand to get them. But I don't hate it. Look at this leaderboard. Sophia, who's not going to be on this card, she's playing from the second card, is making a move, -1 through the front 9.
It is moving day. It's the time to do it.
On to hole 10. It's a par 3, 253. It's a tight gap, but it's a sidearm. I'm pretty stoked on this one. It's one of the more simple holes on the course. It's just a slow turning shot of the backhand or a sidearm if you've got it. No OB, just some trees to miss and a putt to make. Haley, who got a par and a really good birdie just now on the front 9. If you didn't watch it, she's leading us off. This is a Piwaka Waka.
That's a fun name. Piwaka Waka.
It's a mid-range at 6 speed, straight to understable. I'm gonna throw a
crave.
You got it. It's a crave. This one's the more stable one. It's the Eclipse Glow Plastic.
It's me, Sarah Hokom, and I'm throwing a crave. And I parked it.
Chowder mocking me. That's a 12-footer. I gotta do some work there.
Nah, it's a tap in, a world champ tap in.
Here's Alison. We're gonna get a look at her sidearm. DD1. Good control. Leaves the hyzer on that angle.
It's looking great.
Big.
Go in.
Oh my gosh! It almost
just short.
Wow, what a shot. That's a tap in. Now that one's an actual tap in.
Yeah, that's a tap in. A real tap in.
She could hit her head on that one.
And I'm going with the Hallex. Oh man, if you zoom in far enough, you can see my phone number on that.
Uh-oh.
Please don't text me.
Oh my goodness. Great shot. Oh, 13.5 footer.
Yeah, maybe.
Haley for the long bid.
Just a little right on that one.
Birdie. Oh, man. They're hard to get out here. Yeah, we all do. They are really tough to get out here. You could easily go through this round and not get a birdie. But this is the hole to get it in. It's playing as the easiest hole on the course. Shooting about half stroke under par today. A little bit of an improvement from yesterday. We only had 3 birdies yesterday and 5 in the field today, including this little tap in, this Tweedie birdie, if you will.
Tweedie bird puts it in the cage.
We also had a bird from Sophia and G on that one in the field.
Let's go, G. And we're on a hole 11, 308-foot par 3. You will have a forehand line or a turnover line, a little bit of poke and hope. It's kind of a tight gap to hit. There's OB on the left side in the blackberries, so it's a little bit treacherous if you're hitting early and taking left. And it's very treacherous in that right side as well. There's not much look through there, so you want to kind of hit the fairway in any way you can. What is that? Don't say it.
Throw a crave, a crave, as Silva would say.
You know what? If it works, it works. And it works.
Pretty happy with that 40-footer.
Yeah, look at the smile on your face. What was that side eye?
I was trying to actually go for the right gap, and it turned a bit and went through the left gap. So that's why I think I got away with one there. Alison getting her DD1 out once again.
Comes out clean.
She got this birdie yesterday, too. See if she can get to make that putt. And you're going to throw the way harder line here to try to get this turnover.
Yeah, I never practiced the forehand, but
Oof.
that's so
That's
unfortunate.
Brutal. But not in the blackberry bushes. You are safe.
Yes.
So a potential par save. Haley's also not going to go to the sidearm here. This is her Waka Waka.
Waka Waka.
Gets it up there pretty good. Kind of catches some last trees.
It almost came through clean. That was looking good.
Can you see her?
Yeah, I really didn't have anything. There wasn't a whole lot going on there.
Well, that's a pretty good gap, though. Nice hit with the berg. You were asking about the forehand roller.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I've never thrown one in a tournament before, and I didn't remember what they did. I've only been playing for 2 years. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you're not showing that too much here. Definitely.
Maybe a little bit more in this round than last round, but
Alison with a long look with her link. Doesn't catch a link.
good one.
I'm not throwing a crave here.
Ooh, I'm proud. Switching it up with a putter. Ooh, that was close.
Could you imagine I just putt with a crave too?
You should try it.
I might.
I dare you.
Screw it.
One putt tomorrow. You have to. If I'm not commentating on a Sarah Hokom crave putt tomorrow, I'll be so disappointed.
Sounds like a challenge. Long look. Speaking of challenges. Oh, so close.
It's a little bit too committed there. I really wanted that save.
I like that miss better than like low misses, you know? Like you really
Yeah.
gave it a chance. Alison, tap it in that par. Hole played a little hard today. We didn't have any birdies. About the middle of the pack on the difficulty, though. About a quarter stroke over par. Couple of cleanups here. Man, Haley's just cruising after she had a little bit of trouble with those first couple holes, but now she's kept it really clean for these last 9 holes. It's been really good to see.
She's been smooth.
Oh, that's Jake. He tripped.
Oh my gosh. Oh, we're on to hole 12. This is the tightest gap we've got on the course. Super hard hole, but I think hasn't been playing very hard, which I'm very surprised about. 236 feet, so it's short, but that does not mean easy. If you don't hit this initial gap, you're toast.
Yeah, it's what, 3 feet wide? Two and a half?
Maybe.
It feels
1 meter. Let's give them meters.
Oh,
it's about a
there it
meter
is.
wide.
Okay, that's
We know the metric system. We know what
we
that
even
is.
know what it's called.
Yeah, we totally do.
This is a relay. I'm stoked on this line.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It's the first time I've seen you get it to flip up how you wanted. I was happy with it. I'm sure you were happy with it.
Yeah, stoked.
You had a big old smile on your face.
It's an FD from Tweedie.
She pierced that gap as well. We didn't see the finish, but it scooted up just into the circle.
Another Pewaki Waka Waka. Waka Waka. We can call it a P-walk for short.
Yeah. Oh, she takes the right side gap. A little sneaky.
She'll be close to that short tee with an open approach.
Got my little jawbreaker zone. Just right down the middle.
Beautiful center cut. Nice. A little tree action keeps it close.
Oh, thank you, tree.
Woo. Haley with a recovery shot. This is her Katuku.
That stump's just short of the out of bounds, so she'll have a look at a save here. She just floats that right in there. So
I
smooth.
love it. The pace is perfect.
She does not want to lose her train here.
Alison with a birdie look. Tweedie bird does it again. That's 2 in 3 holes.
Great putt.
Yeah, it was a
Capitalizing on
little,
that drive.
little tricky. My footing was a little constricted by that tree trunk.
Yeah, you were pushed up right against it. A little bit awkward. And I've had to take on your putting form here as well.
Well, good luck with that, but there it is.
I don't need luck. I don't need luck when I've got skill.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. That was actually a tester for a straddle for me. And hole 13, we've got a 282-foot par 3. This is another tight gap off the tee, but we got a little bit more space here. I want to say it's at least 2.5 meters wide, maybe, or maybe less. But we've got Obi right behind the basket, of course, and some more trees to contend with in the fairway. Is it a crave?
It is.
You guys should have seen the way she looked at me just now.
I missed this shot yesterday, so I'm really trying to focus and hit the gap. And I do it. So I'm really happy no matter what happens the rest of this hole.
It is not out of bounds. That's a win.
Correct. That first tree on the left is really close to the line I'm trying to take. Oh, then the right side too. I usually like to throw a hyzer flip through a gap like this, but it's just a little far for a hyzer flip for me. Alison up next. This is her CD1.
Ooh, she catches a second tree to kick her back and keep her safe.
That was headed for the blackberry bushes.
And she loves the luck. A little bit of tree love there. And I'm going for a tree also. And a second tree. Kick it into the fairway. We're playing Plinko in this hole.
Wow. It's working out, though.
That's one way to do it.
Let's see if Haley can be clean here. This is a high-speed driver. Oh, early release.
Kisses the trees. Everybody's kissing the trees.
Why not? New Zealand trees are loving it. Some tricky approaches, though, because if you go long by any measure, you are out of bounds.
Yeah, you really want to have a tap and birdie on this hole or a close layup.
That was an instinct.
And it's pinned.
Wow.
She had great touch on that one.
Haley throwing her two-y.
It's a little bit too much speed.
Was two-y far.
Too fast.
But you know what's not usually too fast or far?
The berg.
Yeah. She's just kind of piggy.
Just flick it on down there, let it slide.
Yep, great. I love that play. I'm not going to run it today.
Just a layup. It's a good option here. You could go from a birdie look to a bogey look easily. So split it down the middle, take a par, play the numbers game.
So no birdies on our card in this one, but shout out to Sophia. She got it today. She's coming. She has been charging up the leaderboard since the front nine.
I want to believe she made another big putt on that too.
She probably did. Hers was outside the circle yesterday.
Yeah.
Progress. It's momentum made visible. A constant push towards perfection. Moment by moment, frame by frame. We're building towards something bigger. The time lapse was my first 12-speed driver, but I knew it could be better. So we went back to the lab, tweaked the feel, the flight, and now it's what it was always meant to be. That's progress. Introducing the retooled time lapse from the Simon line. No limits.
Your membership dollars have a huge impact on the growth of the game of disc golf. The PDGA uses membership dollars to provide and aid disc golf as it spreads across the globe. From tools like the PDGA app and Tournament Manager, services like the TD Helpline, and grant programs that support the growth of disc golf globally. Your active membership also brings you access to select member benefits, including free and discounted access to the Disc Golf Network. So sign up today, and we'll see you out on the course.
Bend the reality of what a disc can be and discover Ultra Soft plastic. With its extreme flexibility and tackiness, Ultra Soft has the best grip and flex of any plastic Prodigy has ever made. Take on cold or wet weather with confidence behind every shot. We are excited to add 300 Ultra Soft to the lineup, which joins 400 and 500 Ultra Soft. Check out the entire collection today on ProdigyDisc.com or your local retailer.
And we're back. This is hole 14. It's a par 3, 312 feet. Shoots down this pipe and then to the right, up and over this hill. There is OB pretty close on the right, maybe a little more than normal. We got 20 feet probably, but it really plays to a sidearm. But we watched Chowder get it yesterday with a backhand, so we'll see. And there's lots of ways to get there. I'm going with a photon.
I think that would have been up there pretty well if it kind of got around that tree. It was looking good.
Yeah, a little tree ejection.
Allison's going to show us a forehand as well.
It's a DD1.
And she gets a good angle off on this one, but just a little bit early out of her hand.
Be a tricky approach for back there. You got to go up and over that hill and then approach the green with the OB close.
I'm going with the same play with the Origin, and that came out just a little bit late into the branches.
Yeah, really tough line. There's not a lot of margin for error on something like that. This is a Pekka Pekka.
Flippy boy. She's going for the turnover line.
Beautiful.
It's right through up there.
Oh my goodness.
She's just outside of the circle for a birdie look. And I'm forced into a forehand now. I've got no other choice.
Oh yeah. Hits the line. Oh, little tree action. Hey, let's look for par.
You know, that tree was right in the way. That was going in. I'm just kidding. No, it was not.
This is a tactic. She throws this a lot of side. She throws a lot of sidearms with this. Oh, I can.
And she throws them well.
Yeah, and the thing is so used beat up. It's got like it's waffled all over the top of it.
That's what my drop breaker zones look like. They're pretty similar kind of discs with the similar plastic. And I used to throw a tactic also, but I've just got the zones now. So yeah, I know how she feels with those.
I've got a Matrix that's really old that also has that.
Yeah. They just fly so good when they look like dog toys. I don't know what it is.
Minus the teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit right on that birdie bid, but she'll have an easy little look at par.
Oh, yeah. Great center cut there. Par save. Yeah, this hole's playing pretty tough. We really only had the 2 birdies yesterday. And then today, none on our card, but Taylor got it 2 days in a row now.
That's a good get, especially twice in a row.
I'm guessing Nuke OS on a side.
I believe, yeah, I want to say for sure.
Haley cleaning up the par. And now we're heading into the back 4 holes, which typically are playing as some of the hardest on the course.
Yeah, they could really be round ruiners if you let them, especially this one. This one's a par 4, 453 feet. We've got, it's not the tightest of gaps here, but it is a little bit tricky because you kind of have to get a little bit turning into this for your approach. And if you're not right in the middle, you don't really have a good look at it. And you've got a super guarded green, just a cage of trees around it. And also OB on the right side to contend with. The trees are absolute jail if you kick in there as well.
Trying to flip up a relay up to the center, get a hyzer flip to finish straight. And I pull it a little bit, and I'm safe, but that's not a great spot. Allison, who was the only birdie on this hole yesterday, She's going FD. Hyzer release, leaves it out left. She's not out of bounds, but it's tricky from over there.
And I've got the zone SS in my hands. Just trying to get it center cut.
Wow. Center cut it is, and past that annoying center tree.
Yeah, if you kind of hit the ground around there, it like naturally will just slide up in there.
Beautiful shot. Haley with the Piwaka Waka.
Kind of turns it over a little bit, but it's safe.
I'm trying to hit the same line through a tiny gap right here.
Tree. That is in bounds, right?
It is in bounds, yeah. Which I maybe wish it was out of bounds. Because it's still also terrible over there.
I don't know if it would have been any better, honestly.
Yeah. Haley also catching some trees on her second, and she is in bounds.
I missed it. I didn't look, but I remember in the round it did hit the spotter to stay in bounds.
Alison pitches to the fairway, but pitches it a little bit too far to the right and pinches herself off here. This is a really difficult stance. It looks like she's going to hit it. While I'm watching this live, I think she's going to hit her hand on the tree.
She gets a little T-Rex arm action in there to miss it.
Jeez, that's so smart to be able to do that and still throw a decent shot.
Right. Super difficult.
I'm going with another relay, trying to just hit a gap on a hyzer.
That looks pretty dang good.
I was really happy with it. This hole is trouble. And it's a berg, eh?
Yeah, I was lining up a backhand and then realized it was a bad idea.
Oh, yeah. Look at this angle. Oh, wow. That's a park job.
Tap in incoming. She catches a little branch again.
Yeah, a little bit of Army golf here. Tweedie with a tactic. Good line. Kind of catches a tree and ricochets away. Little putt, little tester there.
And that was a good little run.
Thanks. It was kind of a tricky fairway to shape, but I'm stoked that it hit the air and not the tree.
Still waiting to see one of them go in.
Me too.
I know it's going to happen. It usually does.
Haley leaving herself about 20 feet.
That's a little bit closer to the edge of the circle there.
Sure, call me out again, Chow. I see you.
You can't make her look too chumpy for missing that. That was at least 31 feet.
Fair.
Maybe this one's 20. But it's
There
in the
it is.
basket.
With the single bogey.
Not too bad for the tee shot. That could have been a much worse result.
Yeah, tough hole. Yesterday it played as the second hardest. Today it played as the fifth hardest. Tapping the bogey and chowder. No clam in that birdie. Shout out to Sophia, who also got that one. That's some revenge on that hole.
Oh, yeah, it is.
On to hole 16. It's a par 3, only 302 feet, but you had to make that triple mando. And then beyond the basket, 25 feet? There's some OB. So it's a gettable hole, but it's pretty tricky. Didn't see a lot of birdies on it last round.
And I'm going hex. And a little late release.
Catches one of the blocker trees, but makes the mando. I'm going with a crave. Gets a little turn. I'm pretty happy with that. Just outside the circle for a putt.
That's a look.
Alison with a CD1. Pulls it a little bit.
She's going to find the same tree I did.
But she also did not miss the Mando yet. She's still on the good side of the Mando. This is a P Waka Waka. Oh yeah. Gets the flip and the fade. Long look for Haley.
From here, it didn't look like it entered the restricted space. I'm asking, is this one the... It's just Paul Road. Oh, yeah.
Tweedie Bird is behind bars, but she's got a little doorway. And she just flicks one out there on a nice angle.
Great shot.
Scoots right up there for a look at the save. That was well done.
We've got a similar style of challenge.
Just trying to see if I can flick one out there.
Get the scoot.
Yeah, I don't know if bump and run was the play there, but it's a look.
Haley with a long look for birdie. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Wow.
solid bid from her. We've been seeing her run those long ones real close.
She's going to get a couple of those to drop, I think. Got an Annie look.
A little too much on it. But you like a tap in for par.
For
We
the-
definitely don't like an edge of circle putt for par.
Yeah, these are pretty rough. Oh,
Tickled it.
What?
Just jumped
That
out.
was so close. Nubbed it out. Alison to save the par.
What an adjective.
Oh, yeah. Center
just dead
chains.
on.
It's so good to see. Nice par from Haley. We'll tap out a couple. Let's see, a little bogue, little par. Man, no birdies on this one. They played as the second hardest hole today.
Really?
One over a stroke over par.
Wow.
Dang.
I don't feel as bad about myself anymore. And on to hole 17, we've got a 367-foot par 3. This one's a bomber. You've got these bushes kind of guarding the basket. You really want to get it in front of those to have a look at a putt. And you've also got to make it out of the weird tree gap you've got going on. It's almost like a triple Mando, just a natural one.
I'm going with the Eclipse Orbital. Glorbital. Man, that disc has natural turn. I love throwing that thing.
Yeah, you get some good distance with that.
Not enough to get to the pin, but
Well,
I'm happy with it.
I think I've definitely seen you throw that disc the farthest out of any in your bag.
It's a DD3 from Alison. Right out there in the center as well. Haley goes discing up to a high-speed driver here.
She gets a little bit close to that, but makes it through.
Jake said that looks like a Hannibal Lecter, those trees. It's got like, on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like his mask.
I've got the leopard 3 again, and slipped on the tee pad, of course.
Smackdown. Yeah, these tees get a little bit slick. The turf is a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah, it's a little long. I thought I was picking a good spot to plant, and then just my foot slipped out from under me. I'm just left with a holy grail attempt at a spy geyser. There wasn't really much from that angle.
Got a long look to try to save the par. Haley from just outside C2 leaves herself a little obstructed on that left side. Alison also leaves some work on the back side of that green.
It's a clean layup.
Long look at par. Again, not what, oh gosh.
Didn't quite get the
It was-
drop.
Both of those par saves were so close. A lot of metal there.
If I averaged them out, they'd be both in the middle. A little bit of an overcorrection on that.
Nice
That's
putt.
a good putt through the gap there.
I hit some leaves on the way through. Ah, dang it. Too low.
Happens sometimes.
Yeah, this course is mentally exhausting as well. It kind of gets to you by 17, 18. You're just trying to get off the course.
I
The
was
wind's,
too tall for that branch.
the wind's starting to pick up. You're pretty exhausted from all the decision making and the focus and Alice and I will take the par. You guys get the bogues. Moving on to this final difficult hole. It's a par 4, 614 feet. Your OB until here. This road marks a demarcation line. Players want to land here if they can. Have a look at the green. About 200 feet to clear the OB area onto this island. This is a really tough hole. You have to need a lot of distance off the tee to have a look at the birdie. A lot of players are going to lay up to the front of the OB and then throw over to the island on the third to try to get a par. But the first challenge is to get inbounds, which is pretty tough on this as a lefty because the fade is taking you close to the out of bounds line. I'm throwing a photon. So just on the inbounds area there for me.
That'll do it.
Not a look to go for the green. Allison has some distance here. She may be able to do it. This is a PD.
It's coming up just a little bit short, but there is some gaps there for a layup.
Haley going high-speed driver again.
Comes out a little bit early out of her hand.
Yeah, she really wanted
to see that thing skipping.
Wow, that really got in there. She ends up OB over there, which means she has to go to the drop zone.
I'm ripping the Hallex out there, trying to get the same look I got yesterday.
Just a little bit more hyzer than yesterday. You'll have a layup from there.
We did have a headwind, so I was anticipating to stand up a little bit, but didn't quite do that.
The layup with a tempo. I'm looking to lay up as close as I can to those flags without going over.
And it's perfect.
It's about 200 feet to the basket from there. So nobody really has a look to go for the green here. Players are trying to get out as far as they can.
And Haley just opted to throw from the drop zone instead of her OB lie. There wasn't really much you could do from over there, which is a great choice. Kind of puts you back out into the open at least.
She's laying up with her Katuku.
Yeah, just puts it up there for a good look at the island. Kind of takes that right side tree out of play when you get it left like that.
Alison also kind of laying up, but she kind of lays up short. She would have liked a little more distance on that. She's going to have at least to 260, 270 to the pin from there.
I took that same gap. I don't think they were anticipating me to go that side, but I'm kind of near where Alison is.
She's got that high-speed driver and pulls it right into those tree branches. She'll have to take it from this side of the out-of-bounds area.
I'm just shooting up there with the zone. Trying to use that backstop.
Oh, yeah.
That dog will hunt.
Little disc change from yesterday.
Yeah, made the correction.
This is a Katuku from Haley as well. It's a straight, stable mid. Pops it up there great, right by yours. I'm going with a pyro. Tempo could get there, but I like the fade on a pyro onto a green like this, especially with a cross headwind that we're dealing with.
And you pop it up there beautifully, let it fade. The disc has done all the work for you.
It's a pretty easy disc to throw on you when it's one angle like that. So Alison, from her out-of-bounds lies, looking to approach this green. It's her tactic.
She's got that up in the air. She's got it in the chains for a bogey save.
Wow.
That is insane.
It was, let's take a look again. Just pops it to flat and
Just gets the fade right into the center.
wow, look at that celebration. The 15-year-old world champ. Finishing on a really high note.
Yeah, she's trying to keep herself in it, and that's what she's doing.
What a shot.
So she's going to finish out the round at 4 over par, and that easily, I think, could have ended a little worse.
Yeah, I mean, she was going to have to go to the drop zone possibly. There's a lot of things that could have happened. Haley making a great putt to finish off with a bogue.
And I'll take my meter in on that one. Not risking it.
Yeah, I'll take every inch I can get, or centimeter.
Every centimeter, yeah.
It is.
Definitely happy to par that one after yesterday.
Yeah, this one is really tough. You can really take a big number here. I'm kind of feeling the nerves here a little bit, but we're going to get it in.
And you're in to finish the round at even.
Yeah, that feels really good.
That's a good round, so you're going to take the lead on that one. And I would have had to make a birdie on this hole to stay on the lead card. Unfortunately, you guys won't be seeing me tomorrow, but you will still have to hear me.
Yay! That's little Sarah Wadsworth
Sarah.
congratulating Alison on her throw-in. We were all stoked to see that. Whew, this back nine, man, you had a lot of, you were even on the back. That's pretty good.
It was a roller coaster, though.
Haley, little struggle at the end. I was pretty clean, just one bird, one bogue. Alison also. We were all actually even through that back.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. And looking at the full leaderboard, I've got a couple strokes actually to start us off for tomorrow. But Sophia with that 1 over par ends up in second, tied with Alison. And then Taylor with alert. These are tough, bogeys are easy, and we have a little bit different weather coming in tomorrow. It's going to be a little bit colder, and the nerves are going to be on high alert. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back tomorrow for the last round.